too late. It is time. See ya. Hey Carrie, and hey everyone watching the VOD or lurking about or whatever or whatnot. Welcome to the Great SNES Challenge stream. We're back with some Cyber Knight. I played some of it last Monday and well, I felt like the game broke me a little bit where it's like, when I first streamed it on Saturday, even with the slow combat and such, it was super promising. Then the battles just got super tedious and less rewarding, and the scope of the world is just much smaller than I thought it was. And when I feel like the game broke me, I feel like now I just feel like I'm just going to be more glued to the guide and want to accelerate finishing this as Explorer to just kind of going with it. And yeah, hot weather is so draining. I was feeling exhausted most of the day, so there might be times where I'm just probably going to be yawning or sleeping, especially once I'm probably going to be having dinner in the middle of the stream and just kind of munching about, and then suddenly, just kind of yawning and exhausted like that. But yeah, so given that the game sort of broke me into, wanting to finish it faster instead of taking my time to explore, messing about, checking things, I'm going to be using this map as a guide here, where this is just basically the galaxy map of the game, just where each world is going to be at, and which planets to check out and stuff like that, instead of, taking the time to, explore, check the incentives, we'll go back to stuff I might have, looked at or missed before or things like that. But nope, I'm probably going to be following that just to kind of make things a little quicker instead of going through each planet and wonder, is there anything at all in this? Like, there's nothing in Manslin that's story related, or even later, or this planet or that planet, and so on and so forth. So it's like, yeah, something went wrong with the game that just made me resorted more to using this. That's probably more in the game. Instead of me just kind of, trying to go in blind, having fun exploring. Nope. Though even with good games, I probably use the blind, but even more worse if it just kind of makes me want to finish things faster. So yeah. Let's go start things up. Hey, Kirch. And you try to learn how to use this Miku Miku dance program you call Persona Paradise Twitter user. Persona Q3 a real thing? Oh. Well, how you doing, guys? And let's go start things up with the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, timer's working, good. So yeah, it's like the tedium of the battle and just, exploring doesn't feel that rewarding. It just kind of makes me want to do things faster. At least I got the really, really good menu theme to keep me going. More good opposing Persona models. Yeah, I know nothing really about that program to say anything. So let's go to the bridge, and I'm just looking at the guide, so let's go take off. There is one optional planet to explore. I'll always check the optional stuff to see how it is. What's up, Kirch? My console and what? So we're here, we're gonna go to Chevron. For now, enjoy the jump drive graphic, just to see how it is, before I start skipping a lot. Apparently there's something to look into here that's optional. Might as well. And then go to the third planet. Just finished Zero. Should you wait for Geofund translation of Azure? Jump to Cold Steel. And hey, darn it, how's it going? Yeah, that's the tricky conundrum that one of my streamer friends, Ryoshin, is doing, especially, since he wants to replay the games. That's ultimately up to you. Like, the current translation for Azure is not that bad, not as good as Geofront Zero, but totally legible. But if you want to wait for a better experience, probably wait. Or, play through it twice if you really want. Because I don't want you to, hold out on missing out no matter how good a localization is. If the itch to play it is strong and you can tolerate, not the best localization or translation. It's comprehensible and still enjoyable. Wait, the guy lied? One moment. I'm at the third world, so... maybe it's a mistake. No, it's number 2. Guy made a mistake. It's basically kind of like Mass Effect, where I'm just going through, you know, different, you know, solar systems and just trying to explore things and just figure out, you know, what planets to work on and stuff. But in spite of this grand-looking space adventure, the actual places you could actually visit and land is much, much smaller in scope. And the game kind of broke me in the previous stream on Monday, where the battles got way too long and tedious, and not rewarding for mini-skill EXP. What's up, darn it? Oh, something's going on there. What's the problem? And okay, so I kind of tricked you there. I guess just the vibe of it is sort of Mass Effect and exploring it. Definitely Fallout. I've only played Fallout 3 and 4, I don't know the older ones. You okay, guys? Yeah, look, PSO2 Genesis looks good. Oh wait, darn it, I got mixed up. I thought you were talking about this game for a moment. I didn't see your first part of the text. About talking about Outer Worlds. Yeah, I kind of played Outer Worlds because I assumed it was more like Fallout. I think this is the most story the game has so far, after the intro. My bad for the mix-up. Can you explain to us again? I could have sworn I checked that area out, but was nothing before. Maybe I missed it. Well, let's land the ship and see what it's there. Let's at least, even if I kind of want to, you know, beat this sooner, let's at least make enjoy the most of it. As much as I care for. Excuse me, I forgot it's been a little bit. Deploy. Well, let's see what we got here. Like, so we find a planet to explore, but we can barely go anywhere. You just go to that town and that's it. And let's see if there's battles and stuff here. Are we good? There's invisible barriers too. What's this spot? Or just these cliffs are in the way. Huh, no random encounters, okay. And let's just go to this town that has the Phantasy Star vibes. Oh, we got some backstory. This might be all an illusion or a trap. So we're seeing the undead. Okay, so maybe it's related to another character's backstory. Maybe we should bring others along and see what happens. Well, this is the dungeon theme, so it could be a trap. And let's see what we got here. Hey, Sucka, how's it going? Oh, I'm confused now. Okay, so in this optional place we got some backstory characters. Okay, good luck with work stuff. Stay alive, hang in there. Oh, we got battles. Well, feel free to hang out here. We just fight some enemies. And see what happens. So for those that are wondering the game, this is the battle system. Like, sometimes it just can be really slow. And enemies can be major evasion tanks, so add to the slowness. Okay, and having some fun with Hunter x Hunter. You mean that light novel that's a manga? I know. I just I feel like throwing a jab at it. Like, these are enemies we fought before, but there must be some, you know, illusion. There's a talking voice, sounds like one of those vehicles, and the speaker's just talking somewhere near me. What do you mean, Carrie? Good EXP gains, like we got 15, 22, and 13, and let's see how much EXP it is to the next level. Though really, the levels are not that, don't feel that rewarding. Out of to 15,000. It's more like improving skill ranks and stuff like that, which I don't know how big of a difference it is. Probably with healing. But there's like event EXPs you gain and stuff, or EXP when you do repairs and other stuff. Must have lied to you. Sound like nonsense, but blah blah blah. Am I the nonsense sound? So I guess this plan is if you just want some backstory or extra info and things like that for characters. Like for our crew. And these guys are pretty annoying. Oh, that, I think once in a while, but I never really hear it, or it's not from my part of the neighborhood. But yeah, Carrie, am I the nonsense noise? That doesn't go away? Cough. At least these enemies are currently not bad. I should really give Mr. J a ranged weapon of some kind for one-handedness. Though melee seems a lot better. Oh, I did give one. See? So, both enemies and allies evade each other a lot, so imagine with the tougher battles and with super high encounter rates. Like, this encounter rate is perfectly manageable and okay. At least, I got lucky. Just suddenly felt like there was something caught in my throat. Or scratch. Drove away. Yep, did not encounter rate, yeah. Oh, we're here to talk to you. So this is just for extra stories and stuff of our crew and people we left behind Earth when the goal was to get back to Earth. You have the desire meter. It's slowly creeping in. And let's see how much progress we make today. And depending on the going-ons of this game is whether I'm going to be playing more of this tomorrow or Golden Sun. A possibility I might finish this tonight if, you know, the segments I need to do is short enough. I'm going to try to beat this button within 4 streams. This is number 3. Yeah, look at that EXP gains. At least easy enemies. No, you're not. That is indeed fishy. Okay, it's getting a little more frequent. At least the enemies are not tough, so that's perfectly manageable. I could bring other party members and stuff along, but I don't feel a strong incentive to. Just basically flavor text and oh god, all these enemies. Really, there's nothing really to do there, just to kind of see the dialogue. Yeah, pew pew pew. Yep, missile for everybody time. When the AoE works pretty well, then it's good. But when it doesn't, it doesn't. This is not at all a high levels game. See, I like it when I'm okay with the battle system when the enemies are not too tough or annoying like some of the others were yesterday. Then it just feels like okay. I like challenges and stuff like that in games, but it really depends on game to game. Long, tougher battles that you frequently encounter with little reward is not my kind of ideal. Tougher boss fights where with a satisfying win is cool. You know, tougher battles but way less frequent is okay. Like, I don't have any, you know, strong desired preference, just depends on the game or what I feel like or the mental state of it, where it's like, do I feel done? Do I want to move on? Or it's like, I enjoy the battles enough that I'm okay with it as it is. It's always that kind of thing. Okay, bye Weird Planet, we're going. Let's fix him up. To the bridge. We take off. I don't know about the Dota games. I don't know what they are actually. And by the way, there's something I want to do for a moment. Give me a moment. Doom and Destiny. No, I have not heard of those. Sorry. You know what? I feel like a certain someone deserves a certain something. I'm gonna try to add to it right now. Nice RPG with lots of humor. Yeah, I might like that. I'm not really much of a D&D guy. I'm much more straight shooter with board games and card games, but that's just me. Okay. Let's throw in a diamond for a certain someone that became number 12. I feel like this person deserved and was been hanging and supportive enough through all the streams and even subbed for me, so yeah. Congratulations. And when the person talks, they'll know who they are. Okay, wait. Whoops, I mean to go to the bridge, I got distracted. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay and all and just enjoying themselves. And bop into this really, really good menu theme. Best song in the game. So apparently we're supposed to go here, or I thought I'd been there before, but maybe I needed to trigger a plot. Like there's supposed to be a thing for the disintegrator. Also just exactly what you're supposed to do, like you go to each, you know, little solar system, you check out the planets to see which ones is available to jump or not by scanning. Like that. And I just double check here in case the game pulls a fast one. But if it doesn't have any unique dialogue, then we just forget that. No oxygen. Then you just do it for all all the places for that one chance to go to a small place. Like, the novelty kind of got lost in me, though. I like the novelty, though. Okay, we can land there. Sometimes it's good to double check even though there was no unique dialogue or I missed it. Or maybe last time was like, you know, we had no reason to go there. And just in case, let's go to the medical lab. Heal ourselves low, clone ourselves with a save. Deploy. That is indeed a lava planet, Quaji. Enemies. Unknown enemy, assigning it codename Wisp. Unknown enemy, assigning it codename Blue Wisp. They whisper to us new names. Okay, so they're immune to those missiles. See, we're off to a great start where we just basically nullified type and these guys kind of hurt. Hopefully they're weak to napalm or something. Nope. Can't do damage to them. Or we need lasers or beams. And those are not from options. Use the plant's indigenous knife forms. Good to know. Maybe this will help. Nope. I'm not sure if that missed. Okay, that weapon worked. See, this is where the battles get a little more annoying, and that suits 0 damage. Just her weapon. Not sure if it's a laser or a beam, so let's just try to retreat. We're not well suited for it. And luckily I retreated in one try. So, you know, battles like this is what makes the combat suck, plus the high encounters and dealing with it, plus not the highest chance of running away. Maybe these guys are okay? Unknown enemy, assigning it codename Siliconi. Okay. Okay, these guys take damage. Okay, I think that was a miss. And this is just the start of the stream, so at least my threshold's currently okay. I'm worried about how it's going to be in the long run or hours later. I hope it's not going. This game's not going to cause me to have a shorter stream. It's got quite a bit of HP. At least these enemies are manageable. Oh no. Not the wisps. Can't run. These guys suck and there's 6 of them. They're immune to most of my weapons. Well, as long as Mr. J has HP, we could repair the robot. Fix the mech. And Mr. J is our only medic. Yeah, more steps. I'm just running away from these guys. If it's the other one, the Silcoonies, I'll fight them. Maybe drop stuff. Fractal, Fuzzy, Holland, Entropy. This is... One moment, guys. Not sure if this is the place to go. I did say I'll be dealing with them okay. Look, it's gonna tackle me, okay. Okay, them I use the napalms. That's a no-go. These guys got a bit of HP. No idea what it's talking about. Can we hear about Montana, this mysterious place? If you have power, we could go through magma. Guess these are just random NPCs or something. Head and talk to the one on the bottom. Do I want to feel a deal with feeling the four of them? Yeah, sure. The zeros suck, huh? Big Bang Psychology Horizon. Okay. There's more here. Guess we just find all the power worms somewhere. Oh no, not these guys. These guys suck. Lucky retreat. And this map is bigger than I give it credit for. Hey, good job. I don't think there's any dungeons here. I can deny that attack, I was in close range. Why is it suddenly that you don't take much damage? Yeah. Try to conserve my options as well. Trying to focus fire on one enemy. That clearly didn't work. Mika says call the wizard. Guess she's trying to be humorous. Clearly the punching is not working for Carrie. Keep trying. Nope, just I thought it was also impact like what the others are having, but apparently not. Oh, I see. Didn't have the right stuff equipped. That makes sense. That's on me, not on the game. That's much better. And look at that EXP gain. For that long of a battle, it's like, nah, no. Maybe I'll retreat from them next time. Definitely retreating from them. Okay, got lucky there. Oh god. Okay, been pretty lucky in the retreat so far here. And another encounter. Yeah. Guess I'm supposed to look for some worm. I don't know if it's gonna be a visible icon in the map or not. We'll find out. Oh, I hear a boss fight. Okay, so it just randomly appears, this pyro worm. Probably immune to fire attacks. Good damage. Okay, and we're up close to its face, so it can't really do a ranged attack. It's basically the rushdown strats to, you know, mitigate the boss's damage, otherwise they'll destroy us. Okay, did some damage there. Okay, yellow, so it's close to dying. There we go, and everyone lives for once. You have beaten the Pyro Worm. Pyro Worm Fang acquired. I don't know if it was around that region or just pure RNG or not. Maybe both. Alright, so let's go back. We're probably going to get encounters. And I was right. It doesn't go away like when the Berserkers attack. Retreat for now. I don't remember exactly how to get back, but I remember most of it. So that's all there is to do in this plan, apparently just fight the worm. It's up for debate where I had to get to a certain part of the map, or it's just RNG fest. You could try walking through lava, one of the NPCs say so. Nope. Uh-oh. I should have read that one. That is my bad. Okay, we made it. Yay. Okay, and we did the worm thing, we got EXP, we got all the good stuff. Let's go to the medical lab. Save. Then we're gonna go, we know where to go. We need to trade off the wing. The thing for the disintegrator thingy. And for the disintegrator thingy, I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'm just trying to think on my own. I think you're supposed to barely go here or one of the planets up there for the pirate stuff. This whole journey is a glorified fetch quest across outer space. Well, I like the strategy aspect of it, just the battles could be a lot snappier, in my opinion. And like I said, just kind of soaring across the galaxy is conceptually cool, just much smaller in scope. I apologize for kind of being all overly negative and stuff too. I try not to be that guy, but sometimes can't help it. I always forget which one it is. I think it's planet 4. Number 3. I meant to land. We deploy. We get the thing we need, then we're just gonna go back. Welcome. Don't know what to do with your thingy. Did you hear that? No, it's like I'm just trying to figure. I'm just talking aloud on stuff, like, you know, figuring it out on my own, like how with the game, you know, explain to me, you know, what to do this or that next. So we needed to trade the pyroworm thing for a disintegrator. Berserkers or berserkers. Okay, so that's probably the incentive to go attack pirates or something. And just try to keep notes and remember all the little things to do on your journey and stuff like that. I'm just lazy to type and document stuff too, but that's on me. When the game is sort of meant to do that, where you're just, unless you really have a really good memory of remembering where all the things you can't go to yet but can access later perhaps. Like, look at all this. Did you see the combat at all, Carrie, and the slowness of it? Yeah, I really should have a rice cooker. So apparently, let's look around here. Check the 4th one. Okay. So we gotta go to the 5th place first. Over there. So let's go. Deploy. Okay, that is not where I meant to go. I thought my ship was the middle one. My bad. Let's go to this one. And let's see what fun times await here. Enemies. Unknown enemy assigning it codename Pirate. That's a dirty pirate. Let's shoot rockets at it. Okay, they only have 20 HP, so that's good. Doesn't take forever to kill. And... oh, decent EXP though. If it's just those enemies, I'm cool with that. And the left door is locked. Codename Pirate. Maybe these weapons are strong enough to just kind of do that, to attack without options. Maybe I have to go to the other ship first. Don't catch any strange diseases. Okay, thank you. Oh man, there's multiple floors. One of the first areas that has multiple floors and something. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. Whatever you see, Mr. Trader, sir. Okay, that looks like a boss there, but let me just try to talk to some NPCs if possible. Like, what's your story? The pirate's in your storage. Very insightful commentary. Luckily the enemies are weak while I'm exploring about. Encounter rate is currently manageable. I'm not wasting my precious options. Maybe some don't like it that it's currently too easy like this with the enemies, but that's kind of needed after the previous rough ones. It's kind of imbalanced, I guess. All my business tools. Maybe we could try this weapon, the pulse laser. See how it is with the AoE attacks. I was gonna say suddenly we get less EXP, but that's just one enemy, not 3 or 4. Okay, it's strong enough to kill all of them, so nice. Okay, we're getting beating up some pirate scum, nice. Okay, here we are with the pirate boss. Who the hell are you? We have an evil Mr. J. An enemy assigning it pirate captain or P captain. Okay, he hurts. He's already dead. Okay. That was a lot quicker than I thought. Kind of refreshing. You beat the pirates. Honey. I'm sure we'll be fine. The game does have an ending. So where's the nuke? Is this a timed escape? Please retreat. Should we talk to the traders just to make sure they get the hell out of here? We're trying to get out of here. Oh well, let's go. I don't want to die over there. It's there. There's a nuke. There's a nuke. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to die. Okay. Just hanging there with the work, sucker punch. Sure. And see you around somewhere. It's gonna blow. Vroom. Damn pirates. Explosion. Eh. Let's go to lab. Mika calculated the ship's heading. Where the ship's heading. Is there even anything here? Let's just take a look. Let's go take on some pirate scum. Ooh, look at that Mode 7 graphics. Mode 7. That's kind of cool. And I don't have anything to analyze, nope. No additional power-ups and stuff. Mundalton. Can't even explore around it. Nope, it's just this part. It's this cave here. Okay, let's take a look at the ship first. Okay, can't access the ship, so all there is just the cave. I'm curious to check that NPC. Maybe it's a bad idea, maybe not. Enemies. Now we got 6 pirate captains. Forgot to switch weapons with Mr. J. And these guys hurt a lot more. Bring me back the weakling pirates. You have 30 HP apiece, okay. Okay, we rose to level 11. We'll check that stairway in a little bit. I want to explore about more. Oh yeah, I forgot to do one thing. Just gonna fix up a small stuff. Needs to get into the practice of it. Got advised to change the category to retro. Should have done it earlier in the stream. We missed 2 of them. Wah, help! Who's the boss around here? So we probably have an evil clone or something. That would make the most sense. Oh, it's that monument as well. Definitely need to get to it. We need 4. First, killing some pirate scum. Well, at least I got kind of what I wanted with the quicker kills. Ability easy. You sure are. The third monument, let's record it. Okay, once ago. Boss, what are you doing here? Oh, you poor lone enemy. And let's see if it went down that stairs earlier. Is that door going to be locked? Probably. Yep. Ow. These guys hurt. Wait, wrong character. That was a waste of a kit. You're the mechanic. Why do you look like just like the boss? Good question. Maybe we'll see this boss. Enemies. Okay, there's a wreckage. There's a Neo part. I hope we have enough kits. Those pirate captain's hurt. You could equip the same gun with this pulse laser. At the very least, the enemies are manageable, not super evasion tanks. They hurt though, but still, that's better than, you know, being super pain to, you know, actually kill. Good job, Mr. J. Why, thank you. Look at that, half a step. You saw that, right? I want to try to talk to an NPC if possible. No, just setting up myself some danger like this. So we got rid of a few. Excuse me. Let me just make sure we're good, healed up and repaired. Only have 2 kits anyways, so I gotta make it count. Okay. So who are you, sir? Yeah, those look like us. Minus a scar. You're me? Are you a clone? What a twist. Or are we the clone? At least there's some story and minor twist. Oh yeah, sci-fi stuff, there's clones. Very compelling dialogue though, or not much development. Codename Pirate Captain 3. Unknown enemy assigning it codename Pirate King. Not even acknowledging his real name. Pirate King looks cool. We gotta get up and close and personal with him. Structured, they're space pirates. Good to know. Miss. Really, Mika? It's kind of overrated. This whole feeling pain thing. Okay, it's in the yellow. Might kill it soon. Definitely not this turn. It's dead. And we got stuff for the Peking, the Pirate Captain, and the Pirate King. The base is gonna blow. Killed either another clone or the original. Beat the captain, all the pirates surrendered. And here we go. Huh, nice EXP gains. So now what? Like at the moment I'm actually not looking at the guides because I feel like okay, I'm following things okay enough. Where do we even go from here? So let's see. Oh, there was one guy that was being dropped by pirates. So the trade hub was just basically where all our progression is, or just where things are. I forgot about that since I played it last Monday. So it would have been kind of confusing where it's like, wait. I guess with this game, you know, for those who want to play it blind or so, you know, even though it kind of spoiled here, always check in here, there might be a quest or something, or reward for things that you do. And then really I should have followed that as the rule. Now, which of you got robbed by pirates? Yeah, Prophet. What's up? Was it you? Or were we the Red Rock one? Or was it you? No thanks, sir. Oh yeah, we need to check the lab too. I think that's the one where we just traded... That NPC is the one where we traded a pyro worm. Or not. Salyard. Okay, so that's our hint right there. So this is by far the most important world where we just got a lot of quests in progress. Okay, and we could just kind of jump from anywhere like this. And this is where supposedly the last monument is, but we can't get to it yet. I wonder if any different animation. And nope. And just to save a little time, let me look at the map. I'll explore there. Planet 4. Explosions detected. There appears to be a war going on. Commander, it's the Berserkers. They're fighting the Berserkers. Go kill those son of a bitches. So, we know what to do. Those Berserkers are next. Yep. Hey, darn it. You notice something? How's it going? Yep, Berserkers. I mean, do you notice the thing that you have now? Well, do not leave the mission. Okay, I keep hearing about Critical Role. I never checked it out myself. Guess we can't go out yet. Ooh, and I hope you enjoy the pizza. Hey you, enemy or ally? I don't know if that was a typo or deliberate. And we got encounters. Enemies. Unknown enemy assigning me a code name Sprangle, and I realized something. I forgot to check in with those things in the lab. Hopefully nothing too critical and important. And they got 30 HP apiece. And I should have quit my AoE gun. Whoops. Okay, we got some Sprangle wreckage. Should probably go back to the ship. I'm just looking. What? You ain't war robots? Still confuse me with your weird clothes. Okay, so they have an accent. New enemies. Unknown enemy. Assigning it codename Jabberwock. Unknown enemy. Assigning it codename Juggernaut. Okay, definitely resistant to impact stuff. Yep, napalm. Kill it all with fire. Ooh, that's some beefy HP. Okay, and they're immune to the lasers. The Juggernauts or the Jabberwocks or whichever. Guess those are Juggernauts. Kill it. Okay, that's pulse laser. It's different than laser rifle. That took a little long. Hopefully we get parts. Okay, that was something. And more encounters. From the deep space. Yep, weighs a light rifle. Rifle. That didn't go too great. Ow. These enemies are a bit of a pain. Well. One day I'll win this battle. Meant to do this. Ooh, that's a fast one. Just want to finish this one off. There we go. After all that. That was a lot longer than it needed to be. Good EXP though, and we got a Juggernaut one. So at least it has some worthwhileness. Good thing for unlimited kits. I'm gonna definitely need to go back to the ship. I want to talk to people a little more. Unknown enemy. Assigning it codename Scylla. Oof, they swarm fast. Maybe I need to run from this situation. Or just melee everything. Their strong force fields will weaken beams. Good to know. Whichever enemies it applies to, maybe both. I love you. Oh, thank you, Miss AI. I'm gonna shoot like hell. Okay, that's the Berserker base. So we know where it is at least. I'm running. Retreat for now. That's new. Unknown enemy. Assigning it codename Yuwaki. Okay, sure. Excuse me. Okay, at least it does damage. Okay, it turned out okay. Let's just go back. Welcome back, you did quite well. We survived. Okay, we got a lot of things to unlock in the lab. Maybe something nice. Beam weapon accuracy, okay. Gamma laser. Laser accuracy, okay, good. Okay, HP boost. Heat weapon damage. Okay, let's go to the hangar, take a look at some of the new stuff we got. Two hand. We should give you a pulse laser. No, I made the wrong module. Yeah, pulse laser. So we can just spam pulse laser from both guys. It's pretty strong. Let's equip a game of laser. Nothing too new at the option front. Let's fix these up. What's this? The MHD field. Okay. Never really used fields. Maybe it's super good, but I just want to keep killing stuff or hurting enemies. Not drag the battles longer. So we got quite a few nice things. So that kind of felt rewarding in itself. Still RNG to try to get. So we need to go south of the base, but I want to check a little bit of the east. Just to see how things are. So I saw one building we could go to, I think. Might as well take a look quickly. Then we go out and then we just repair, then we just kind of go try again. That's better. Carry lows to level 12. Nice. Yeah, this building, I want to check it out. Maybe I needed to talk to them first to trigger something. We are losing... Oh. Please, you guys, you have to help us. Okay. 3 domes, okay. So it's some long-term mission. Oh, we have to guess. Okay, so one of the domes is the controller. It's probably the most far away roundabout one. Because that's how the game works. Unknown enemy assigning a code named Banshee. Yeah. Right, wrong one. Could have done pulse later. Oh well. They can AoE attack. Potentially dangerous. Not too strong, or I've been lucky. I'll never forgive them. These guys are annoying. Kill them fast. At least we found a nice new weapon. I think it was the end of the previous stream where I ended up getting the pulse laser. Oof. Well. Come on. Yeah, there might still be some parts. Might as well grab them. Yeah, what's their stats anyways? I'm just curious. 4 and everything. 12. 11. Maybe I'll run away from some heights. These guys are okay. Maybe they also drop apart. And just gonna check some stuff on Discord in the meanwhile. Just kind of spamming the pulse laser. Okay, where it's getting a little slower. Yeah, but a slow game like this, I just try to multitask. I wonder if like the level cap's like 15 or 20 or something. With the way the leveling scaling works. Just trying to give Vind a clear shot. Like that. Teamwork. Strategy. God, the encounters in this place is pretty high. Lots of banshees. This might take a bit. At least we killed 2 of them. That worked out okay. Like I said, there's 3 domes, so there's probably stuff on the east side. Beat them. Damn. Oh, they block beams. Gonna try to run. Retreat for now. There means my super beam attack, so... Okay, that's another dome. Their control center is in that zone, okay. So that's the right one. Probably not worthwhile to go to the other ones. That was a pain to reach. Hopefully the dungeon itself isn't too bad. Enemies. Codename Rakshasa. I can't remember you. Hey, what's up, Carrie? Okay, they resist the lasers. Goody. They got quite a bit of HP. Yeah, uh-oh, indeed. Well, let's see. Yeah, they hurt. But we live. And very little EXP. Wait a minute, thinking about it, Rakshasa was the first boss we fought in the game. And it's still kind of wrecking us. I don't remember these guys too much. Let's see. Oh, they got too close. Hopefully that was the one that was close by is the one that got killed. Yep. That's more like it. Let's see, we gotta go around. Well, oh. That was not the way to go. Can't go too far north. Unknown enemy. Assigning it codename Lamia. And that's what makes the battles even more of a drag. The whole, you know, they can resist the weapons, like right now. They resist lasers. But conceptually it works, just it makes it a little better slower in this case. Like, I feel like other games can do it better if it just was snappier. That hurt. I would have probably got something nicer from the Lamia, but okay. That was a major hit. Banshee I'm not too worried about. Lami is way more dangerous. I noticed at some point when the upgrades are some of our weapon colors changed. Try this again. AoE attacks are a godsend. Oh, that's gonna hurt. God, look at that damage, and oh, and it killed Mr. J too. We need to go back. I just basically one-shotted him. I just want to run. Please. That hurt. Why can't I run? Gonna keep trying. Oh, we just have to barrage it with missiles and stuff. Take muffler off small motorcycles. Yeah, some people probably don't like the mufflers, or I don't know. Now it's just pitiful EXP gains. Bigfoots are weak. I want to check one thing, so let's retreat for a sec. Okay, so we could go around outside like this. That's probably the way to go through it. But we need Mr. J. Oh no. Can't I run from these enemies? If I die, I die. Like, I gained most of the stuff anyways that I wanted. Oh, makes it loud. Muffler's noise reduction. Sorry, I was mixing things up. Will I make it? Can't run. Seems like I can't run against them. They prevent me from running. I'll keep trying, just to see if it's possible, or until I die or something. Put me out of the misery. I could try fighting, but the odds are not that favorable. I could try, let's go. Or dead. Let's shoot the game over sign. Wasn't too worried about what I gained and lost. There's some dangerous enemies inside of it. You know, add to the tedium. This would just go straight to the right. I don't feel like dealing with them. Now an engine is not a powerful engine, just loud noise is actually inefficiency. I see. Meanwhile, isn't this super exciting? There we go, we finally retreated. I'm hitting right on the D-pad as hard as possible for some reason. Yeah. Like, some are okay, like this is okay. The ones that have immunity to stuff in my equipment just make the battles a lot longer. That's better. That carry rose to level 12, nice. Hey Tarv, how you doing today? Feeling alright? Welcome to the Cyber Night, where the battles can be a drag. And I try not to be salty. Yeah, I saw your tweet earlier about, you know, taking a night off. Take care of mental health stuff, maybe some YouTube, or maybe I'm mixing up information. Okay, physical help, excuse me. Yeah, I'd imagine the double nose. Hey, kudos to you for even doing such a thing, and sorry I've barely been checking it out. Bad timings and sidetracks about other streams of personal interest. So I hope you forgive me. Alright, talk to these lizard folks, so let's go back to this dungeon. I'm just trying to get my way through this and all. Like, even with guides and knowing what to quickly do next and things like that, I still gotta, you know, handle the battles and the encounter rates. It is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately, like, it has some good ideas but squandered potential, but at least the music's awesome. Particularly the menu theme. And the way you even get stronger in this game does not really, you know, benefit having mini battles. Like, you really get stronger through, you know, acquiring parts from enemies, and that's an RNG thing. And the leveling up does help a little bit in just kind of healing process and maybe hitting stuff a little harder. But it's kind of a low-level game as well. Carrie, you know about the Nuzlocke challenges, right, for Pokemon? Go for it. I'm very lax here. Not the best shout-out command, because I need to fix some stuff for, you know, to showcase what people are playing, but here. Tarvold here, he does Mario Party stuff with his friends, and he's also doing a double Nuzlocke for Pokemon, taking on Platinum and one of the, and I think Heart Gold, was it? One of the Gen 2 remakes. And he's just managing to play through 2 Pokemon games at once. I don't know how the programming works, but you know, it exists, I see him do it. Sorry, I'm not the best at shoutouts, so forgive me. I'm not... Okay, Heart Gold, yeah. Thought so, because he did the Ho-Oh fight. Gotcha. And how much times does it gonna get in your way? Oh, crap. Ow, that hurt. The Hydras hurt. Well, as long as Mr. JRPG has HP, even if we get one shot, the mech gets one-shotted, we're still good. This is basically the saving grace of the game, the menu theme. The super kick-ass menu theme. Yeah, we're animals in that sense of we're crazy, challenging ourselves or just doing crazy gaming stunts. Oh, we missed a good part of the song too. We'll just leave it in for a minute. Like, this is the hub theme in the ship, but it's super, super catchy. I was listening to this for a little while outside of this game too. But too bad the fights kind of spoiled what is a solid soundtrack in this game. And one of these items, just didn't really look at it. Okay, there we go. And it just kind of loops back from there. It's a short loop. Yep, some games the soundtracks outplay the games themselves. Mystic Quest is a guilty pleasure. I do like that game, and the soundtrack is the high point of it, though. I like Mystic Quest way more than this. I don't know if it's someone's gonna pick it out or it's gonna be a random pick. We'll see. Unknown enemy, assigning it codename Chupon. That's the one I named my Eevee back in Let's Go Eevee. Yeah, that was my second FF, but yeah, music's good. You gotta get up close and personal with Chupon. Or it's probably gonna shoot a laser of doom. Kinda like that, which, look at that, nearly one-shots us. Please don't let it kill me. Yeah, I think one of my guys might die. Hopefully it misses. Yeah, kinda means to differentiate yourself on Twitch indeed. Yeah, that is also true. Okay, it's a yellow, so it's pretty close to dying. Yeah, like it's not. I'm not thinking too much on raking in views, though. That would be nice. It's just kind of more like, yeah, I want to do this journey, you know, and hope to share with you guys. That's basically the incentive of why I'm just doing it on stream instead of personal leisure. And just showcasing through every Super Nintendo RPG I could be able to play in some form of English. Yeah, won the battle. Okay, that should clear out all enemies. Yeah, the bosses can hurt. They're dangerous. Yeah, and I feel inspired by seeing a few others do this challenge. Like one streamer I'm mainly inspired by is doing Grayson is doing every JRPG fan translated and not so fan translated. Another person I follow, Panfuricus, is doing all strategy RPGs. And I've been following also someone that's doing all Game Boy Advance games. Yes, everyone. He's trying. He's on currently game 128 out of 800 something, playing through Lufia 1. So he's the crazier one. And those who are playing all console games or all games of one genre across every system. And there's another streamer, Landale, I've been following fairly recently, who's playing through every localized JRPG. No, not JRPG, every RPG, including Western stuff, in chronological release order for North America and Europe. And he's on game 200 something. Yeah, so what about those guys that are doing it? So he's currently on the 2000s, playing through Digimon World Tour, the game that never ends. We don't want any crap like that, we're just helping out. Santar. Against Berserkers, so we should go check it out. Don't feel bad. At least your goal is actually finishable, and you're doing it with friends. I have no idea how I'll fare in this in the long run. And keep in mind that I'm also playing other stuff outside the challenge, like Golden Sun Lost Age. And if new games come out that I'm interested in playing at launch, that'll be taking precedence. So there's probably going to be gaps and breaks and stuff during the challenge too. I'm most worried about the raffle winners, you know, like I'm not going to be getting to their game for a while if I'm taking a break from this. So hopefully it's in the middle of one of the random picks. I'm looking forward mainly to Trails of Cold Steel 4, so that's late October. And I also want to play Yakuza 7, so that's going to be mid to early November. Those two games are coming pretty close to each other, so those are going to be the two modern games I'll be playing with that for a while. You bastard berserker. Okay, so we're just gonna deal with the evil robot send 2006. That's probably a hint now. So we got a few places. Yeah, hopefully Crystal Chronicles is good. And yes, Remake 2. I'm just thinking about games that I know is already coming out nearby. Next year it's SMT5 and East 9 is my big picks. And whatever else gets announced for next year. Alright, we leveled. Let's go to the lab. And we got good stuff. Impact weapon accuracy, that's good. I could use more laser accuracy. Let's go save. Let's go see what the new thing is. Sonic Singer. Impact multi-gun, huh? Hey, sounds good. Okay, let's go with those. Yeah, that menu OST is what just is keeping me going. Can carry Vert equip this mech equip it as well, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, I like this mech for all the different equipments it could do. Let's save again for good measure in case I forget to set it up. Okay, now I have to figure out exactly where to go. So according to the guide, there's nothing here. Apparently there's something in Ganzen. Yeah, Phantasy Star with the bit of Mass Effect and scanning planets, you know, to figure out where to go. Like you see, there's a bunch of little planets in each solar system, you go to it. You scan and see if there's anything habitable. Okay, like that, for example. A voice. Yeah, like, even though it's such a, it looks like a very big game, the illusion of choice is much smaller than it is, actually. Can't be helped with Super Nintendo, PC Engine games and stuff like that. But still, like, a lot of this, just a whole lot of nothing like that. Like, you go through these planets, there's just barely anything there. Like, some planets have no, solar systems have nothing at all. Some have landable parts, so let's go back to here. And let's just save for good measure. So at least the concepts are cool, just the enemy battles can drag, particularly if enemies have many resistances and it's difficult to run away. Fair enough. Mass Effect was one of the few I've played and I liked. I've barely played some Halo. Like, I played a little bit of 1 and 2, but that's really it, as far as my experience with the series goes. It's probably a dungeon here. And I don't know where I'm going, but I'm winging it. Just straight to the dungeon here. Is there anything in these boxes? Or just decoration? So far, no encounters. Gotta look for the Berserker base. Hopefully it leads straight up. Nope. I was gonna say, if this place have encounters, I've just been lucky the whole time. Enemies. Assigning a codename Sea Monk. I see. Okay, they're immune to the lasers. Stabby stab. At least that does damage. Well, good thing I have AoE laser and AoE impact attack for these scenarios. When it comes to higher encounter rates, AoE attacks and spammable stuff is a godsend. Maybe after this area I'll call it a night. Let me just see also, you know, afterwards how much I got to go with this game. I'll probably play it tomorrow to finish it. Because it seems like I'm past the halfway point. Unknown enemy, assigning a codename Barguest. Yeah, I have 2 games usually in advance, so these are the next 2 after this. And when I finish this one, game number 7 is going to be revealed. Dragon View is good from what I played of it, never finished. And Romancing Saga 3 is the classic. I hope I continue to like Dragon View. Because I played like a few hours of that like 8 years ago, but I liked it. Romancing Saga 3, that's going to be interesting, because I'm not too much of a Romancing Saga guy, but we'll see. And even if I have double stinkers, that's why I have other games to play as an alternative. Okay, these are dead. Of course, that one lives. If we get too close, we cannot do ranged attacks. That's one of the quirks of this game. I'm too lazy to switch over to melee. Nothing should have brought Najima. Okay, maybe I probably needed to bring a party member along. But maybe we could destroy the facility first. So sometimes the game wants me to bring over specific party members. At least I know how to get there. The story is vague. Like the main premise is to try to get back to Earth after we just kind of warp speed here, or something like that, and we just need the part or figure out the means to get back to Earth. And so the game is mostly a very glorified fetch quest and just kind of taking care of stuff in this galaxy. As we get closer to figuring out how to get back to Earth. But it's very vague. It was mostly an excuse plot on what the premise is. Now, really the biggest selling point is the music for me. And the ideas behind the game. It has a sequel, so I hope the sequel is much better. And I hope the sequel is not even worse. Like, I like the idea of just scouring the planets, looking for stuff, places to explore and all that, just really small in scope. And the battles don't feel too rewarding. Where the best way to upgrade is to get our enemy parts, if they drop any, and if the enemy has any. Thank you very much, Carrie. So I guess let's go back to the ship to get the character for the telepathy reading. Again, that idea is kind of cool, you know, switching over party members with different specialties or quirks. Oh no, Hydras. Wait, those were Lamias. Yeah, Carrie's a real life bestie, Tarv. And one of my favorite pastimes in life is just kind of messing with her mind. Oh god, look at that damage, it just one-shotted me. And suddenly the enemies can be super tough. Yep, Twitch is great. Until she has to get back to reality and work and hang with me a lot less, then it'll be a bummer. Can't revive our party member. We have to go back to the ship to clone. And he's the one who also heals. Unknown enemy ascending it, code name Tashblom. Retreat for now. I was gonna go back anyways to bring back a certain party member. He just basically got one-shotted by an enemy. Lucky on the retreats. Yeah, lots of real life to deal with, and I gotta get back to my reality sooner or later. Not in the rush. We gotta revive the Mr. J. We generate a clone. It's that easy. Soon we have to go to lounge. I think I'm gonna go with Nidge over here. Like, there's different party members with different specialties. I just mostly was focusing on, you know, one of my soldiers and the mechanic. So supposedly she has telepathy powers. So we just gotta go around. I probably should have saved. Oh well. I guess Panfuricus is done for tonight. Yeah. He raided somebody, so let me switch over to another stream. Let's go lurk around in Baku's. With him trying to finish trails. Indeed. I basically have a pop-up where Twitch has this pop-up feature called Picture in Picture, where I just click on a little tab and it just pops out the window without the rest of the browser, and it's in front of everything else. So that's how I'm able to sometimes stalk people. Well, let's see, Carrie. Okay, this guy doesn't do impact. You can do lasers. Yeah, good luck, Carrie. Let's do these. Whoops, wrong enemy. At least that did some damage. Yeah, we got a party member at level 2. Right, she was level 1. Since I rarely use her. Okay. That's where we need to go west. Okay, where west? Over here? That looks like a suspicious spot. Okay. Are these guys immune to lasers? Nope. See, this is more like it. Even with the higher encounters, as long as things are pretty snappy. Ah, there's a hole. Here we go. Found a hole. Now I'm stalking Gabakra-san, our JRPG, who's currently at the final dungeon of Trials in the Sky first chapter. That's who I have on this side, and probably gonna raid tonight. I try to switch off who I'm stalking. Sometimes I stalk Tar while he's doing the Nuzlocke. Trails in the sky. So not Trials. If we're talking Trials, it's usually Trials of Mana. And I wonder when that's gonna be picked. At the very least, my dungeon crawling adventures, thanks to the power of AoE guns, is much more manageable than last Monday's. Enemies. Night Gants. Unknown enemies. Assigning it codename Gandalva. Okay, these are some dangerous guys. The Switch original. The Switch port of Trials of Mana and not the remake. Since it's the same game with a different localization. These are some dangerous enemies. Yeah, maybe the biggest quote-unquote controversy is me playing the remastered version of Romancing Saga 3, and that's coming up as game number 6. Like, it has some quality of life improvements and some graphical uplifts, but it's mostly the same game at its core. The way, you level, the way the story progresses, the grind and stuff like that, and any bonus content is ignorable. So that's why I'm just kind of sticking to my guns on that. Not purely playing every SNES version. I already played through the Super Nintendo version of FF2 and specifically picked that one as since that was my very first JRPG as a kid. No. Music's the same for Romancing Saga, so that's partly why I'm okay with going with that version. So far, this boss has not gone too great. This is bad. I think it was just napalm against them or something. Oh crap. He dead. Oh, this is a boss fight, so that's more justified. I'll excuse the boss fights. Oh yeah, Chrono Trigger SNES. Final Fantasy V is going to be one of the games I'm thinking we'll switch over. Probably the GBA version. You know, that's the localized one, and I don't want to do iOS or PlayStation. Like, I have notes on my SNES RPG, you know, of which ports I'm considering. If you're curious on that. Okay, boss is almost down. Just don't die. Please don't miss. There we go. Yeah, fair enough. And the only other ports I'm considering at the moment are the DS versions of Front Mission and Sharon the Wanderer, as those are the official versions. I've heard Front Mission's dialogue's much more censored, so I'm not 100% certain, but probably likely. And yeah, it's a saying. Okay, so we took care of this area. So where are these guys we supposedly rescued? At least I cleared this area out. There should be no more encounters. I think I'm already dead. He's already dead. Well, we got the thing. If it's not gonna be no more dungeons, I'll probably just gonna try to push forward a little more. Just to kind of make more progress in the fetch quest. Yeah, we already got all the stuff we need from Bigfoot. Let's switch over to party. Let's bring back our mechanic. Okay, let's see where to go next. Okay, there's something on Hugh. We'll do that next time, so let's just go to this planet, Byton. Probably leave a message. I'm just looking at the guide stuff just to kind of go through this a little faster. Yeah, we could do this. I'm curious to see if there's any dialogue changes and stuff. Maybe it was not recorded. If we talk to... Oops, wrong place. If we go back to the lizard planet and just say hello. And if we get anything out of it. Let's go back to the bridge. Take off. Wait, what did he say? So it seems like the Berserkers are basically the reoccurring enemies of this galaxy. Like these evil robots that just been attacking all over the place. So apparently there's a dungeon here and there's some stuff going here. There's nothing at that planet below. You gotta make sure we're on planet 4. Oops. I want to talk to the lizard people some more for fun. Found your dad. Oh, that's it. Yeah, maybe in one part of the galaxy, you know, the robots follow Azimuth's law, the others don't. Oops, wrong option. Silly me. Let's take off. Move to here. And go to planet 2. There's nothing else in the rest of them. Definitely a unique planet. Oh, we're totally landing. Apparently there's no enemies here somehow. So let's see if we just go there for funsies and lore reasons. And you see, you can't really explore any more farther, just a bunch of tiny areas. Which I guess sums it up as a pretty decent amount. I feel like it could have been just larger in some sense for more exploratory reasons. Recruit transport. Silicon LSI ship. Well, these robots seem friendly. X-ray gamma neutrino. It's probably alluding to some stuff, but it's a little over my head. Okay, maybe they're not robots all along. So when evolution began wrong. So stupid living creatures probably corrupted them and gotten all violent. I guess that's the lore explanation. So there were bits of story and lore going on here and there, just very little of it. And it's not really a driving point of the game, just little extra snippets and stories and stuff. And that's mostly it, I guess. That's really all there is in the town. Nothing else for the planet. Generation oil power. Okay, back to the ship. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna land here, and then we're gonna call it a night. And that's gonna be our next destination for, I guess, tomorrow's stream. Let me take a look at the guide, how much really there is to go for the game. I could easily finish this tomorrow, or possibly tonight if I just push through, but I feel like I don't want to really push myself with this game, you know, and force myself to make progress, or I regret it. So let's just kind of keep things fresh for tomorrow. Like, it's possible I could have finished it tonight, but I'd rather pace myself with this game. So thank you very much, Tarv and Carrie, for the hangouts, and anyone else that's been around. I do not know, was looking at game facts. Looks like I'm 3/4 of the way. Like, there's a few other areas to go and stuff like that, mostly, you know, going back and forth. Heck, maybe it's just another hour longer, for all I know. It could be super short tomorrow, but, you know. It's like, I don't want to risk it. I already nearly streamed for 3.5 hours, and if it turns out to be a super short stream tomorrow, it's a super short stream. So let me go pause the timer. So thank you guys for the hangout. And even if a tiny raid is tiny, let's go, you know, show sub love for Bakusan JRPG, who's playing through Trails in the Sky, aka a much better game. So let me go just change up things for a moment. If he's going to do a shout out, ooh, thank you very much for the biddies, 100 bits. Let me change it over to Cyber Knight so people would know what I'm playing while I'm raiding. Guess I gotta get used to that. And let's go raid him. And I'll see you guys around for tomorrow. We'll probably try to finish this. And then more Golden Sun on Saturday. So until then, see you everyone. Bye.